come up with something so specific and so vague, but that's what I like about this statement. And I will say with the presentation, I'll ask that you guys take mental snapshots of this, because with most things that I do, I come up with the images, I put them together before I figure out what I'm going to say about them. So just, I will refer back to some of these. And for those that don't know me, my name's Peter Reichart. I teach at SDSU, art, figure drawing, anything that they need me to do. When people ask me what I do as an artist, I say that I'm a drawer, and I like to use that term because I figure it is, well, it's as vague as I can be and specific as I can be at the same time. Drawing to me, and what I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about, besides kind of just showing you what I do here, it encompasses a lot of things, and hopefully it's, maybe I can persuade you to incorporate in your life in some form or fashion. Drawing, if we think about it, it functions in a number of different ways, and I think about it in this terms. It acts as something that runs parallel to thought. It is a way of communicating with others, and then it's also about internal, or it's an outlet for internal investigation and external reflection. So, and I guess above all, it's human. You know, if we want to define drawing as, say, a mark on a paper or a line or something like that, that's perfect. But we can also classify it as something that's much more open-ended. It could be footprints in the snow. It could be, in fact, this is where I would say, it could be a laser light show with Pink Floyd music to it. It can be a lot of different things. Let me see, I've got my cheat sheet here. You know, we've all worked with drawing, hopefully, as children, and maybe you guys still work with drawing as an adult. Maybe you doodle. If we want to think about drawing as something that is internal, something that is parallel to our thought, we can all kind of close our eyes right now and imagine the path that we took to get to this coffee shop from our residence or from wherever we came from. And that's a drawing. I would consider that a drawing. If we want to think of it as in terms of communication, we can think about it as a symbol that we create to share with others, to maybe go beyond verbal communication to something that can relate to one another. We can think of internal investigation as doodling. We can think of external reflection as a way of connecting to the world around us. We can use it as something that connects us to the past as much as we can use it as something that connects us to the present. A lot of the drawings that I have up here and things that I have around here are just examples of my form of just working things out in my mind, working them out physically in space. Again, I collect a lot of things in terms of, you can see image-wise here, a lot of things around me in my studio, and that's all a part of what I would consider my process of drawing. Whether it's actually me making a line or a mark or something like that, or me putting two things together. It's my way of reflecting the world that's around myself. And in terms of you guys thinking about drawings, I would certainly recommend that you guys think about drawing and the different functions that I've expressed here. But, you know, I think we all at a certain point in our lives start to think about drawing as whether it's good or not. And regardless of, or outside of that, think about drawing as a language, something that you can learn to get better at, quote unquote, if you want to draw representationally, or if you want to just, you know, I don't know, express yourself to one another or express your ideas out on the paper in terms of doodle. Think about it as a language, and with any language, or say like a musical instrument, practice, practice, practice. It's not something that there is I guess a good or a bad or anything like that. It's just what you do. And as soon as you get to the point where you decide that what you do is authentic and right, then you know that you're on the right path. And so there's no, there's no wrong thing that you can do with drawing, or at least that's what I hope to express to you guys. So.